And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Mobley. Castle is out there with Black. Then there's Edey. And looking at the Nets, Wagner is out there with Portis. Then it's Ivy. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. Stan coming right down to it. Finish line is in sight. The playoffs are within sight. The warmer weather, I think, signals that the playoffs are right around the corner.
Yeah, Kevin, that's exactly right. And neither team here needs any extra motivation in this one. You want as high a seed as possible in the postseason. You want as many of these crucial games to be played in your own building.
Now here's Schroeder. Portis sets the pick for Schroeder. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The shot by Ivy, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Castle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Atlanta shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Castle, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Brown sets a screen for Schroeder. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Brown finds Ivy. Portis sets the pick for Ivy. And it's good off the back rim and in.
It's always a good sign when Ivy's jumper is falling. He's working to become more consistent on those shots.
Mobley a screen on Schroeder. And Mobley throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Ivy with it. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ivy's got 5 now.
Yeah, Ivy is looking to hurt you from outside. If he finds his shot, he's taking it.
As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2. Dennis Schroeder.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Both good from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Schroeder. Mobley, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Black. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
The drive by Schroeder. Yes, that goes in. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Mobley outside. Back to Black. And he dunks it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league,
Timeout.
you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Here's on the show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. You look at Atlanta. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, there's the Nets. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And right now for Brooklyn, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now, here's Ivy. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to San Antonio. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Pass to Edey. Here's Castle. The 3 sinks the triple. Castle's got 5 points so far. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
There's the pick. Inside. It's picked off. Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Nets trail by 4. Brown outside. Back to Ivy. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Mobley. Rebound, Atlanta. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
And Mobley throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board. Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Castle. Ivy defending from outside the arc. Castle misses.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ivy with the bucket. Here's Black. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
He's off on the first. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Daniels, he's checked in for Atlanta. Good on the second free throw. Now Schroeder. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Wagner outside. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Loads it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Schroeder. A floater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's so quick. Ivy is tough to stop. Sometimes you have to foul him.
For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Ivy.
Well, as the turnovers come down and the shooting percentages rise, Ivy is having a greater impact on his team's ability to win games.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Down low. And stolen by Wagner. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Johnson can't get it to go.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Castle. Mobley inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. He can't get it to go. Here's Brown. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Schroeder. Mobley, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Castle. Off target from three-point range. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 3. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Nets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Ivy. From 13. Rebound, Atlanta.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Back to Schroeder. A 3-ball. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Black. And here is Mobley. To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Norman Powell's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams, he's checked in for Black.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Now here's Powell. Brown the pass to Wagner. To the middle. Here's Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ivy's got 11.
Well, a bigger guard at 6'4", and Ivy has serious hops. Those two things help him inside.
Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ivy. Nets trail by 6. Shoots from 12. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Mobley. Rebounded by the Nets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
Well, truth be told, They got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
Atlanta with the ball. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Wagner kicks to Brown. Knocks it loose. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Shot clock at 3. Here's Johnson. Takes it off the glass.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Castle. Ivy defending. Daniels with it. To the inside. Edey. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Ivy finds Wagner. Brown outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Holmes checked in, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ivy.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Here's Black. He's got 5. Smith outside. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Daniels.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Schroeder passes to Holmes. Pass to Johnson. Brown deciding where to go with it. Rebound by Smith.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell. Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that one misses. And the Nets making a change here. He hits the second from the line. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson down low. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Green is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Keldon Johnson. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Powell. Still yet to score. Pass to Schroeder. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Smith dishes to Black. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Daniels kicks to Williams. Here's Smith. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
And despite the contact, Smith still getting his.
Gibault covered by Smith. Pass to Johnson. In the corner, Powell with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the San Antonio Spurs. The Nets making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Green drives in. It's tipped. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Pass to Black. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Another shot. Back to Daniels. Cans it from downtown. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Schroeder, right side. Powell for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
You know what time it is. It's time for team. On the court, squad. Most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
Here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Nets trail by 14. Schroeder outside. Pass to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. Rebound Atlanta. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now here is Smith, guarded by Green. Smith kicks to Black. And the 3 off target. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Smith. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And back to your point, he's 2nd in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. And that one falls for Johnson. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Sohan with the ball. He's guarded by Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. Sohan's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Here's Johnson. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Pass to Black. Here's the screen. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's the 3-point foul. Schroeder's got 10 points.
Nice decision-making by Ivy. He can more than handle running the offense.
Now, Sohan. Here's Black. 5 points in the game. Smith with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Sohan. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Now here's Ivy. 13 points in the game. Here's Schroeder. Off target with his 3. Atlanta leading by 10. Sohan with the ball. Here's Castle. He's got 8. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Schroeder. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Black. He's got 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Ivy. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. No good on that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Smith against Portis. Smith with a screen on Ivy. Here's Sohan. And he banks in the layup. Sohan's got his second basket.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
Now, here's Ivy. Portis, the pass to Johnson. Over Sohan, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Portis. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
Nets trail by 15. Outside Portis. Pass to Ivy. Teardrop shot. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sohan with the ball. Johnson's there. Sohan inside. Covered by Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you can't be undisciplined guarding Sohan because he sometimes baits you into fouling him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Sohan.
Watching Jeremy Sohan develop has been so interesting. He's a strong passer and defender, but he's working hard to be a more complete player.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Nets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Atlanta also making some changes here. Evan Mobley comes in for Smith. And Daniels subbed in for Black. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Sohan. And here's Ivy. He's got 13. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Castle. 8 points for him. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Castle's got 11.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Brown. 5 points in the game. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
For 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Ivy. over Smith. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Ivy.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now, here's Mobley. 13 points in the game. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Daniels. Johnson outside. Over Smith. Atlanta with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. 1:31 left now here in the second. Down low, here's Daniels, and he makes good on the layup. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Pass to Brown, three-pointer. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson.
And that's a huge shot there, the three-pointer and the foul. Not the kind of defensive play they were hoping for.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. So for the Nets, Wagner comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Edey's checked in for Atlanta. Black comes in for Dyson Daniels.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 15. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Mobley against Portis. Shoots over Mobley. And the Nets miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Edey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Black. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And out the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Atlanta making a switch here. Schroeder hits them both. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Mobley. That will count. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll return shortly.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
When I look at Atlanta, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Nets.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is. I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Atlanta leading by 12. On the court for Atlanta, Black is out there with Castle. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Edey. Mobley a screen on Schroeder. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Outside Portis. Back to Ivy. Pocket 6. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, what a night for Ivy. He's playing his game and being aggressive.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Mobley a screen. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brown. He's got 11. Wagner with a screen for Brown. Inside. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Brown. Wagner's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
Takes it inside, and that one drops for him. And Atlanta leads by 15.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Schroeder outside. Rebound Atlanta. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Castle. Ivy defending. Mobley misses.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Schroeder passes to Brown. The shot from 20 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Brown's got 13 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Castle. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Edey gets the bucket.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
You get to see yourself off the big screen and show us your best move. Come on, let's go. Let's see those moves. Come on. Nice. Very, very nice. Gotta dance like everyone's watching.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Back to Portis. There's the lob to Brown. Mobley outside. Here's Heaney. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
Schroeder dishes to Brown. Mobley against Schroeder. Wagner kicks to Portis. Nets passing it around. Pass to Wagner. Here's Schroeder. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Shot clock at 5. Off target from the baseline.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Castle. There's the drive. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Nets.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
That one is off.
Yeah, and Wagner is a solid big man. He's someone that's going to give you everything he's got every time he's on the floor.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Atlanta leading by 17. From the high post, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 9 points in the game so far.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Here's Castle. He's got 11. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And then Mobley with one shot.
One shot.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Portis. Back to Schroeder. Outside Portis. Schroeder up top. 12 points for him. Now Ivy over Castle. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Atlanta, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Black. He's guarded by Schroeder. Black the pass to Mobley. Puts up a deep three. He can't hit that time. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Portis. Back to Ivy. Now Brown. Can they get it? Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Castle. Ivy defending. Here's Edey. Lets it go from deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Wagner on the wing. It's deflected. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Schroeder. Castle misses.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Ivy. Over Edey. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Mobley misses. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now here's Schroeder. 12 points for him. Here's Brown. That one a little long.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Drills it from outside. 20 points for Jaden Ivey.
Look at Ivy attacking the second he has the angle he wants.
Mobley outside. They get it again. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Castle's got 14.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Schroeder passes to Wagner. Pass to Brown. Back to Ivy. Over Castle. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ivy passes to Brown. Back to Ivy. And it's denied. Here's Black. He's got 8. Pass to Edey. Here's Castle. This one for 3. A second chance effort. Edey can't hit. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Now here's Schroeder. Five to shoot. And it's blocked.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Black. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Johnson's checked in for the Nets. Tyson Daniels checked in for Atlanta. To the paint, here's Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists tonight.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Off the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
That free throw, no good.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Holmes checked in, and it's Powell in for Jaylen Brown. And then for Atlanta, Smith checked in for Mobley. Williams comes in for Black. And Jeremy Sohan subbed in for Castle. And Atlanta has possession. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Screen by Smith. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 9 points.
Well, that's where Sohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
Inside. Ball stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Daniels. Softly drops in the floater. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Now here's Powell. Nothing on the board. Green, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Sohan with the ball. He's guarded by Schroeder. Daniels dishes to Smith. Powell against Williams. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Schroeder. Sohan with the ball. He's got 9. Launches it. They get it back.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And so it's Atlanta out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Powell. We've got Bobby Portis. Powell is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Ivy. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Good on both. Now, Sohan. Pass to Bona. Now Daniels. Ivy defending. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists now in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Daniels. Floats one up. Brooklyn with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ivy kicks to Van Vliet. Outside Portis. Here's Johnson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Atlanta's shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Nice shot by Smith.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Daniels. Johnson outside. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Van Vliet passes to Johnson. Van Vliet sets the pick for Johnson. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, Johnson tapping into his vision.
So it's Atlanta now. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. For 3, Williams. The rebound by Ivy. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Sohan inside, covered by Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet, first personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team, Sohan. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Wagner passes to Ivy. Wagner has screen on Christie. 5 on the clock. He gets that one.
This is a heads-up play by Ivy. He sees what the pick and roll opens up and finds the best scoring option.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Portis a screen on Christie. The shot by Ivy, no good.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Daniels passes to Smith. And it seems the new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Look, that's the strongest part of Ivy's game, making things happen off the drive.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Ivy, again, the Nets for 2.
Well, when you have Ivy running the pick and roll, stopping the ball is your first goal. Ivy is great running off that pick.
Pass to Sohan. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Van Vliet passes to Wagner. Here's Ivy. Portis with it. Back to Ivy. Pulls it up. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Sohan. Ivy defending. Sohan with the ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Van Vliet kicks to Johnson. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Wasted no time on that one. Christie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Johnson kicks to Portis. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Johnson over Williams. The offensive rebound for Atlanta. They've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Van Vliet finds Johnson. Van Vliet sets the pick for Johnson. And here's Ivy, defended by Christie. To end the cold streak. The shot by Ivy, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. Christie the pass to Sohan. Tries again. Rebound, Brooklyn. Ivy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet outside. Down low. Wagner against Smith. Portis a screen on Williams. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. Here's Daniels. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Nets. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Atlanta, Ware's checked in. And it's Connect in for Williams.
One shot.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Brown. Smith with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Brown. Second chance shot. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Smith with a screen on Brown. Sohan with the ball. Brown on him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about the strength from the young fella? Smith Jr. able to take contact and finish through it.
Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
One time from the line.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Smith. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Ivy kicks to Portis. Back to Ivy. Pass to Brown. Over Williams. Williams with the block. Here's Sohan. Smith with it. He's defended by Wagner. Nice shot by Smith.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29. Rebounded by the Nets. Ivy on the wing. Defended by Sohan. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Schroeder. A nice shot by Sohan.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Wagner finds Portis. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Daniels. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Ivy at the line. One shot.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our player of the game.